a year after cutting off my family.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Hope everybody doing good tonight. Special episode tonight. Kind of like a little bit of CTM Sports and Thinking Game combined. But Stefon Diggs. Is it a case of too much money? Two people that think they are entitled to something. Somewhere in between all that intertwined somewhere. This happens all the time in life, but it's so much more interesting when it happens with money, though. When people sell dreams, people get mad, things don't go the way they want it to go. Then they get the legal system involved. And then in this case, would you say he very lucky that he not guilty? Um, Even in the court of public opinion, he kind of escaped all of that. Most dudes don't, you know what I'm saying? Ask Deshaun Watson about that, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't so lucky, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
what you think, bro, before we get
it's
into it?
very interesting to see it from all these sides. Social media is very interesting, where you can see from start to finish. He in the beginning, public opinion started to sway against him.
Mhm.
Another athlete choking a woman, abusing a woman. That's worked for him, especially what we hear about P Diddy. It's another one of them. You know,
Yeah.
and it sounded just like another typical case. But it played out good for him. The truth wins out.
Yeah. So, today's episode, I wish Pill was on here to be so funny, but he always say that we hard on the women, or I'm hard on the women. We're gonna talk about accountability on both sides, because they both crazy of how the situation set up. So, when you think about Stefon Diggs, what is he accountable for? Let us know in the comments. What do you think some of the things that he's accountable for? I know he's not guilty, but from an individual standpoint, what is he accountable for? This is just some of the things. The overall risk of selling dreams. You agree with that?
Yes, I agree that it's a risk selling dreams, but I
Yeah.
think he did because I'm usually on the woman's side, but I think
I'm surprised you're not. You're not on the woman's
yeah,
side on this.
uh no, not bad. I'm on the side of right and wrong or morals, I guess. But he does what you say to do all the time.
But you say you gotta believe women, though, right? You say believe you gotta
Oh,
believe
of
women.
course, first, because if you look at the track record, men have definitely got a bad track record.
So do we
But
skip due process though? When you say that, are
you
you
can't
skipping due
say
process?
you got to look at everything case by case.
Sure,
You can't never lump all men or all women or all people or all
I agree.
oranges or all apples.
I
That's
agree.
very sticky. So
Yeah.
when we look at the details, even the stuff that you says he need to be accountable for setting the dream, it looks to me, he's very honest about what happened and
Right.
very honest about her position and very honest about her compensation.
Yeah.
She knew he was having sex with his brother. She knew he was in a relationship with Cardi B. She
But
knew
let's
he was
but
having sex
let's
with other people.
um when I say overall risk of selling dreams, even though they're not gonna tell the truth, like how did it materialize? How did he get to the point where she was living in the house with him, so-called being his personal chef, right? How did the terms come about there, right? Paying her so much a week, you know what I'm saying? What was it 1,500 a week? Some crazy number like that, you know what I'm saying?
It was a perfect mixture of business and pleasure.
Yeah.
He's having a sexual relationship with this woman.
Mhm.
She's a personal chef at that, so she cook and provide other services, and she's compensated for that sexually and monetarily. She's getting it all, and she was getting what the other women wasn't getting. She was getting honesty.
Do you think she
And
was getting
she
under?
thought that put her in a place above where she actually was.
We'll talk about that when we talk about the woman. We'll talk about that because I'm pretty sure most dudes, if you've been in the game, have probably went through this. Putting
But
his
a lot
career at
of
risk.
guys are in the position that he's in, and if they
Yes,
are,
for
they're
sure.
still selling the dream.
But
He's
there,
trying to, hey,
but
this is
but
your
we
money, and this is
yeah,
what you're supposed to do.
but
And
we
this
can
is my
agree though.
girl, and she knew her position.
But we can agree though. There are a lot of even guys that's broke that be kind of in these situations. It may not be one for one, but it's kind of similar. And then it go crazy. It just all go to crap. You know what I'm saying? Putting his career at risk. What do you think about that? Putting his career at risk. Is he accountable for that?
To him, from his perspective, it was no risk involved. He was compensating her monetarily, sexually.
I'm talking about the PR side of it.
No, but there's nothing he did to put himself in a bad situation.
Are you crazy?
He was just having sex.
So you don't think the Patriots cut him because of the PR?
Oh, but he didn't do anything to bring that on himself. Anybody who's having sex premarital can have the same thing happen to him. You know, it's nothing he did wrong. He picked the wrong person, but you know he can.
I think he put his career at risk.
Calculate that risk.
Because he
what is he supposed to do? Stay in the house?
No, I'm talking about
not have sex.
No. I'm saying, but the PR of getting caught in the legal system.
This was David because he made a choice. What did he do? But what did he do to cause this?
He did. We just said the first one, overall risk of selling dreams, right?
He didn't sell a dream. He was completely honest with her.
He stole the dream, bro.
No, he didn't. He did not. He absolutely did not. She said out of her own mouth, he knew what he was doing. He knew he had Cardi B. She knew he had the other women. She knew.
So before we go into the third one, Pill, what do you think? We talking about Stefon Diggs accountability for? Do you think he's overall risk of selling dreams? You think he's accountable for that? Even though he's not guilty, but I'm saying the accountability as an individual from a man perspective.
He just got what he wanted. He ain't sell no dream.
Didn't sell a dream at all.
He told her what it was. She probably didn't like it. And thought it was gonna be something else, but that's.
So let me ask y'all this: ask you this: did he put his career at risk?
He didn't do. See, and you keep saying it, and it's not gonna make it true.
I'm not saying. I'm asking you as an idea.
He didn't put his own career at risk because he didn't do anything.
But still, bad PR can still put your career at risk.
He did cause the PR. He didn't file charges on himself.
But you're still attached to it. You still attached to it.
But how did he cause that? You said he put his career at risk. His career at risk.
When you get bad PR that's attached to your name, allegedly you choking somebody, that was a bad PR.
Yeah,
whether you want to agree with it or not.
Of course. Yes, that is bad PR. But
so
how did he cause that?
Did he put his career at risk?
No, he didn't cause that.
But it's still bad PR. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, it is. He didn't put his career at risk because he didn't do anything.
So do you think if he didn't have this bad PR, the Patriots would have kept him on the team after the Super Bowl?
Probably so, but it's go ahead, appeal.
It's like this. Like, even though bad PR is bad PR, right? Now, if it's out in public, then everybody gonna know what they getting into.
Especially in this Me Too era, this time with women and stuff. But women always right and stuff.
This the second part of it. Mm-hmm. Even if it wasn't out in public, people gonna be they gonna be whispering about all this stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't know son background like that. But shit, money already made.
But you want to make more. NFL, you definitely want to make as much money as you can because it go by fast.
I get it.
As a wide receiver. That career go by fast as a wide receiver.
And especially the lifestyle he's living. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. The BR is definitely bad. Yeah. The situation he's in is definitely bad.
Right.
But you're trying to hold him accountable in some way, saying he's the reason he's in this position.
I'm
He
not
didn't put
saying
charges on himself. He didn't choke
he
anyone.
kind of is the reason, because the minute that he had her come into his house, you have to take accountability, whether you
But,
ignorant or not, dealing
but
with this person.
and that's
You
what.
have to. You have to.
But
If you
like,
entertain a relationship with a person and don't think about what could happen, and
look,
then it happens, you still got to be accountable for that, whether you agree with it or not.
and it just all boils down to the truth is the truth don't matter, because at the end of the day, like if you just she blatantly lied,
Yes. Yes.
but
How many dudes have we seen a woman lie on them like this and it destroyed their career?
and
How
and,
many
and
dudes have we seen that?
we seen that a lot, but that's what it all gonna go back to the same thing that what we're talking about. You don't even have to do nothing. But still, they will lie on you. They will lie on you.
But what we say about the girls is crazy. What we say about the girls is crazy.
It's a good ride. It's a good ride. But
So
what,
just
what I'm
imagine if you wasn't messing with her at all.
Nah, she was
no.
messing with
No,
him, dog.
I'm just saying. But just imagine if you
See now
wasn't messing with her.
a lot. See what people is trying to say. A lot of times, like you go in a restaurant and somebody accuses you of assault, and you say, "John, you should have known better to go in the restaurant. Why can't I go in
No,
a
no, no, no,
restaurant?"
no. I'm not saying
No,
that.
you're holding him accountable for what somebody else did to him because he chose to deal with him.
But we live in a world that you don't have to be accountable for, but it can still hurt you by who
Oh,
you attach to. Right?
exactly. You just said
Okay.
it
Okay.
perfect.
So that's what I'm
Perfect.
saying. You still put your career risk. Like if I entertain being friends with a dude and I don't really take the time out to know or vet this dude could have killed somebody the other day, and I'm riding in the car with him. I could get caught
Mike,
up in some stuff.
Mike, you can just even speak to somebody and you be held accountable.
Exactly, sure.
So
So that
in the
so that
world we
means you
live
won't
in
speak and
now,
say,
But the
hey,
world we live in now, women are always right, court of public opinion, dealing with sponsors, dealing with NFL teams. The bad PR can hurt you in so many ways. You trying to negotiate. We ain't giving you full price, because if we sign you, we're gonna have people outside boycotting, talking about this dude's an abuser. Even though he found not guilty, people still say that he doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it go. Man,
yeah,
we can sit here and play pretend all day.
she got paid off.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
can,
Exactly. You know,
but
that's all
in
I'm saying.
real life, you cannot be responsible of everybody you deal with or
But there's
everybody
still
you see
collateral
or
damage.
work with. You are not responsible for their
Right.
decisions.
But
Right.
it's
This is a multi-layered scheme. This
Yeah.
woman lied,
right.
fabricated evidence,
Right.
went so hard with her deceit, twistiness. This is
And
somebody you was
I
intimate
am
with.
so grateful that he able to get a not guilty verdict, because we've seen this many a times that some dudes can't even get past the court of public opinion. You don't even go to court. It's just a court of public opinion, and it mess up their career.
No,
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
glad
all
he got a
it was
speedy
already
trial too. You
yeah,
know,
it
but
was already
sometimes
done.
You know what I'm
it
saying?
takes a year just to go to court, and a lot of public opinion can be swayed in a year's time. So
So
I
the
think
last
we
one
get
before we move
suffered on
on,
trial.
before we move over to the shelf, the last one is he accountable for not using NDAs, non-disclosure agreement?
Yeah, but a non-disclosure agreement don't clear you of assault.
Mm,
But you
She
just said he's
accused
not
him of
responsible
assault.
for that.
mm,
What?
mm.
But you were just saying that he shouldn't be responsible for that, right?
Because he didn't do anything. He didn't assault her. She accused him of assault. An NDA want to protect you if you hurt someone.
Right.
Yeah, but it's too much underlining stuff that transpired anyway. So
Oh,
like
100%.
nobody knows the truth. But I don't even think that was like the a chick that was dealing. What it was like is a chef or some type of stuff.
Yeah,
That's what she said. That's what the
personal
title
chef.
was. Chef.
She was
she was
cooking.
she was cooking something. It wasn't the eggs
Crazy.
and bacon. She was cooking something. It wasn't the eggs
Oh,
and
and
bacon.
like
It
that's
wasn't
and
the eggs and
like anybody with sense would know like okay, the woman that was cooking this stuff, they got too freaky. and she probably thought it was gonna be more than that.
So let's talk about Chef Adams. That was a name. What is she accountable for? Let's talk about that. Chef Adams, right? Let's talk about that. We talked about the man side. Anything
Mhm.
else y'all want to talk about before we talk about the women's side? Anything else y'all want to talk about on the man
Because
side
but
before
He
we come
was
over here?
it's still gonna correlate with each other at the end of the day.
yeah,
Because
he
we
was
just
95% accurate about representing the situation or the position she was supposed to be playing,
Hmm.
and that's just what I see.
So, is she accountable for entertaining what he was telling her? He was telling her the truth. She had to take accountability for that. If he told her the truth, he said, "This is what it is. This is where you're on the depth chart." Is she accountable for that at that point when she go forward?
but that's the thing. Like you got like when you
Y'all just say he told her the truth.
Listen,
Y'all just say he told her the truth, right?
and
I
listen,
did.
like how you saying it.
How am I
I,
saying it?
no, listen, because how you saying it,
How am I saying it?
we understand it. We do understand it, but for
So
the
what age do
for
naive
the
wear off? What age do being naive wear off to you? What age do you
listen,
be naive?
listen. I know the point that you alluding to because I'm a man also, and I understand it. Like when men try to explain stuff, we don't go tap dance around all this shit. We just say what it is. But women, they'll be like, well, why you do this? Well, why was you treating me like this? And you do this,
I
this, this.
feel. I feel.
But she just said on the witness stand, you should y'all both of y'all said he told her the truth when she was getting paid. She took the money. So she got to take accountability for that?
We don't know like what like we don't
Dude,
know.
come on, man. Get out, man. These
Now
dudes are
and
too
listen,
old. She's too old for this, man. You're like she's
like
16 or 17, man. She a grown woman, man.
like trying to explain this shit. Oh, excuse me. Trying to explain this without being, without being like 100. Like how people wanted to be sugar coated. No, man. Hey, you got played.
Let's listen to Joe Budden real quick.
I
I'm
don't feel
gonna
like
try.
no. I don't feel like she got played. In my opinion, she he was on the, and she accepted the terms. She
She
Yep.
knew
accept-
about Cardi B. She knew
she
about the hair
knew.
braider.
You
She
got
got
that.
paid the money. She volunteered to move in on her own accord. She
Yeah.
had consensual relations with him. She accepted
Congrats.
the terms.
Yes, and
And
congratulations.
she expected certain things.
Yeah, that's
So
why.
what?
That's why I
But
She
say
is
felt
she
the feelings.
accountable
congratulations.
for
You
that though?
played
Is she
this.
accountable for moving in? Is she
100%.
responsible for
Yeah,
that?
for her
Yeah.
actions. Yes.
Because I guarantee you, if she just started out cooking, she seen from looking at her on the stand. We've all seen people like this. She's looking like this dude can be a come up.
He was. He volunteered
But
to
I'm
be a
trying to
come
tell you
up.
the mindset that people don't
He
want to talk
said,
about. They
I am a come up. If you mess with me, you won't come up.
Yeah,
Here's the money up front. I'm gonna
yeah,
take you out. He took her out
yeah.
on
But
some
I'm
public
saying, what
events.
did she do that they don't want to? She probably not gonna understand. Did she just cook with the apron on? That's it. I'm just saying she just
No,
didn't walk in there and say, "Let's sign this deal." She had to do something.
no. She was she admitted on the scene. She was having sex relationships with dude from the get go, basically.
For
And
sure.
she accepted the position as personal chef, living, also having sex with him consensually.
So what's is she responsible for that? Accountable for that?
For everything. Uh,
But people try to evade it. They'll try to evade and try to blame him. That's just what I'm trying to get people to
Not,
understand.
not,
You
not like when you say. That's why I say you have to be careful with your words, also, right?
what I'm,
We,
I'm talking about what she did. John just said she accepted the position. She moved in with him, and she was cooking that. What she made those choices. That's a choice by choice thing. It didn't just wake up and she just woke up in the room. She made choices. I mean, how else can you say
They-
that?
like, you want me to be perfectly honest with you?
That's fine. That's your perspective. I respect your
No,
perspective.
because hey man, if it's my perspective, it's just the whole perspective at the beginning. Like you say. people can play their game.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't lead a person to it, and then don't expect them to not catch feelings and then move to whatever. That's not being real. That's not.
Now I
But
can
is that
agree
the
with that
term?
about
Was that the
70%.
terms though?
Now
Was
she
that the terms,
accepted
though?
the term,
Right.
but
That's what I'm saying.
when they start hitting and she's starting to catch feelings and she didn't have the clout and status that she
Certain discernment.
assumed she would have, I thought we was this close, but you saying we not. You saying I'm third on the depth chart. I feel like number one.
Yeah.
But the depth chart say 3, and I paid you to be 3. But you feel like you number one. And
So that's
when
the
those
second
feelings
part of
and
this.
terms, butt heads, we end up in court.
And that's the second part of this. Is she accountable for not understanding about competition, whether she ignorant to it or not?
What?
She thought she is accountable 100%, and she thought she
For not understanding about competition.
She thought she understood. She thought she was competing for a job, but it was never on the table.
Like if you feel like you number one, if you're not honest with yourself, if she felt like she was number one, he's talking to Cardi B now. Do you still think you're number one on the depth chart? If you're being honest about it, no, you're not.
No, he puts that he lays down a good experience.
Sure.
He makes you feel.
But you still got to be honest with yourself in the process too. You got to be honest with yourself too.
And then you see,
and that's why we in court.
And that's and that's exactly why they probably in court now, because people play their game like that.
And that's what we trying to tell people. Listen to this. People play games. Everybody don't play the same game. They don't. This is a perfect example. Everybody don't play the same game.
Did you have another clip, or do we want to go into what she actually did?
Oh, we can listen to Joe Budden. I think he talked on TikTok. Let's just check it out. I think he made an interesting point.
This. I mean, everybody knew that he was cracking the girl. Mm-hmm. The second I heard the very first clip of her voice, I was like, yeah, nothing about that voice gives Chef. No. This voice is giving phone make me after midnight. What are y'all talking about? Somebody coming there with that voice. Yes, you're hired.
She cooking.
Yes.
She cooking.
Yes. You make oodles and noodles.
Can you tell which one is the other? All right, cool. We got the job.
Can you boil an eggs?
Here's the phone. Uber Eats whatever we need to eat here.
Yeah.
Just keep that ass here.
Oh my God. So then they showed we're talking about the Stefon Diggs case that his former chef has against him for strangulation, amongst other things.
Mm.
And
boy, bad. Hey, man.
Well, she confused me, and she was thirsty to bring Cardi up. Like, she was real thirsty to keep saying Cardi's name on questions that had absolutely nothing to do with Cardi. But
so, when you think about it, there's people out here, man, they be grifting this kind of stuff all day, man. Like, I could be your personal chef. This is crazy, but I think sometimes, like in life, man, even with dudes do this with women too. You don't realize, you're on a depth chart. If you look at it from a sports perspective, like even in basketball, you think you're the starter, but you could be the sixth man overnight. Something can happen. You could be the sixth man. You know what I'm saying? You're not the star player anymore. You have to be able to understand it in life. Like, if you're not married to this person, this is not, this person could be for the streets or you could be for the streets. You know what I'm saying? But some people override that in their head. Like, he was never married to her. And the minute he started talking to Cardi B, then he got her pregnant, but you still with him? Like, what is she thinking? I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know.
But he was taking her to different events, making her think.
Sure.
No, you don't make people think. He just did it. Hey, you're my friend. You're my personal chef. You work for me. You can come to this event, And then it was one event she was supposed to go to, but he decided to take someone else, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. This person fabricated police story, filed a report on dude, deleted text messages, said he assaulted you, got on a video like a couple of hours after assault, twerking, smiling, joking with the man, and you don't do that with somebody who just choked you out. You
So
know,
let me ask you this. That's the third one. Is she accountable for trying to make this situation more than what it was?
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with trying to get promoted, but lying, cheating, and stealing to do so, or pressing charges to do so, that's over the top.
Yeah, it's accountable. Shouldn't be accountable because it's like if you try to get promoted and you can't, you just got to take that loss. I'm just not. It's the competition part of it. And then you trying to get promoted. You're not going to be put over Cardi B in his eyes. He's not going to put you over Cardi B. I mean, that's like trying to put a fifth string receiver over Randy Moss. You're not going to do that.
And she costs too much. I'm paying top dollar for Cardi B. I'm paying you $1,500 a week.
Sure.
I'm going to play her because I pay her.
My thing is, she ain't like she 19 or 20. This woman seems like she pretty grown. She should know the game at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked you, when does
Hold
night?
on. What you say? Hold on. What you just say?
What's that?
You feel like you know the game.
She should know. If she got enough game to ask for to be a living chef,
Hey man,
get paid $1,500 a week.
Men can do some tricks too.
Oh, and for sure.
When he laid down, that all changed. The game is out the window.
Do you think that she enticed him first, or you think he enticed her first? Like just off hypothetically.
He definitely did.
If that's what he wanted, he's a man.
I think she came over there. He probably woke up. She was in there cooking with just the apron on. Did you see the video of her dancing? You see the video of her dance? She probably was in there dancing, cooking, and she probably didn't have that on. Whatever she had on.
I don't know how it happened, but they came to an agreement. She broke the agreement.
Yeah. And that happens a lot. I mean, that happens for regular dudes. A girl be like, "Nah, we just friends. We just talking." Next thing, what y'all say? You go in there. You go in there with pride. Next thing you know, you done went too hard. You done practiced too hard. You know
I got to be a little bit more reserved because we all saying the same thing, but it's just like how
I think
how the
whether you're
message put out.
man or woman, when you start entertaining relationships with another person, you start the accountability clock, whether you agree with it or not. You do.
And she took the position of side chick. I know that's your girlfriend. She was in Cardi B face. She was trying to be a friend. She was talking to the girl, texting a Brady, texting the other one. You texting two women he's having sex with. You've accepted your position.
Yeah, but the part that you skipped out on is when, hey, if we both talking and texting, if one person is falling in love with you off the shit that you was displaying, and you was like, oh, she's just a jump off, and not even knowing. But that
was a good word choice, displaying.
But that's what I'm about to say, Mike, because I know you're like, man.
No, go ahead.
Because people do that. Like, but if you've been around the game or been in the game a while, you'll know. But that you shouldn't say, hey, they should have known what it was and what it's gonna be.
You know,
she accepted the terms.
You know, but they don't know.
We just said she accepted the terms.
You accept the terms.
So let me ask you this.
But if you hit the spot.
Let me ask y'all this. When she was texting and she fell in love, was it in love with the lifestyle that she could lose if he cut her off?
All of the above. All of the above.
Nobody
the status, the way he made her feel, the money, everything.
Because if it was Stefon to work at Walmart,
opportunity for her.
If it was Stefon to work at Walmart, she would have moved on.
No, she wouldn't. No,
but he was doing. But he was doing. He was in that spot as well. So even if he was broke, he would have got it. But maybe if he'd worked in Walmart, he wouldn't be in court.
And that's
why both accountable. I mean, they both got to be accountable.
I can only speak from a broke nigga's perspective.
Amen.
Like for real. Like for real. Even if I got money or I don't got money or she got money or whatever, like People can play the game all they want to. But the thing about it is when you playing that game, you gotta realize what you're playing. Because
Yes.
no, and listen, you can't get mad at somebody for having feelings when you playing the game.
But did she agree to the game too?
I would
Of
know.
course.
I
That's what
would
we
know.
saying, Pierce. She agreed to the game. She
She
can't
took
I
agree
the
to
would
check.
the game and then
listen,
She
check
I
took
it.
would
the
know.
check.
Like
She knew
nobody
Cardi B was his girlfriend.
nobody knows. Like
And he
nobody knows.
accepted his terms too,
We're,
because he knew Cardi B was still married.
we're
Yeah,
just
for sure.
listen.
100%.
And when I say nobody knows, we're just speaking on what we think.
No,
But
she put it
nobody
in the
knows.
court. This in
Yeah,
court
she did.
transcript.
She put it in
She
court.
swore to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
She put it all in front of us.
Yeah, but
When it was
that's
the
what I'm
court.
saying. But if you have to go, people go to court and they lie and they do this, all
And
this
that's
type of
what we
stuff.
found out. She lied. And that's what
Yeah,
we're talking about.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, damn, you got caught slipping. I don't know. Like, I really don't know the full situation.
I just know from
Of course we
experience
don't.
being on
We
that side of
definitely
the
know
fence.
100
Just from
unless we got
experiences,
the
man.
videotape.
Most times you get caught slipping, then you get emotional. You turn into a sore loser.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I
I
want you to lose. If I hurt, I want you to hurt. You know what I'm saying?
but that and it
Simple as
Yes,
happens.
that's the exact point.
And that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that, we know it. We fully know like not everything, but
no, not
damn
everything.
near know like damn near like everything that people go through or they pull these certain type of flams. But I don't want to put like everything on just him.
No, it's two humans involved. Like they
Yeah, most of
neither
it.
one of them are above accountability. Neither
No,
one of them.
most of it, 95% of it is her.
And I
Oh
and
wow, I didn't think you'd
I
go
don't
there.
want to
Oh
say
Wow, I
yeah.
didn't
yeah.
think you'd go there.
Oh yeah.
I agree. I agree.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I won't agree with it because simple fact, like we just don't know. Like people
Man,
play
if you
those
if you've been in the game, if
What do we not know?
what do we not know? I don't know. As far as that situation goes.
let
What
me
he was
let me
saying,
But
in the bedroom, yeah, we don't know
if
that. What he was
yeah,
actually saying.
but
but we know from experience, dudes that be
but
smashing in the bedroom. Oh, you everything, you
but the thing
everything,
about
man.
it
You
is,
Cinderella. I'm gonna make your day. This Disney. You know what I'm saying?
now, you see what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
where, like, when people play that game, like, you have to realize, like, people play that game,
We
like,
talk
it's,
about it all the time, Pierre. That's why we made
I
the think
know,
game. I'm trying to tell you,
no, no,
people,
I
it's
know
not
what you're
fair.
saying.
Dude's not
Listen,
gonna tell you. Yeah, you got to figure this stuff out. You
until
come on.
until that woman show up and she really about to play the game that you playing, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be like that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Like everybody is not playing the game.
but she started playing the game.
No,
Yeah, she did.
no, no. I don't know, but I'm saying
She
no.
said she
I'm
agreed to be
saying
his
no because
personal
I'm
living
saying
chef.
I'm
Then she
saying no.
agreed that he had a girlfriend inside
Yes.
and multiple sides, and
I'm
she
saying
agreed to be one of those sides.
the
Yeah.
reason why I'm saying no because you played the game. A man is gonna play the game 100%. She can
Yes.
play. She can play it.
But he was doing the rare thing and was actually being honest with her.
He was.
He
Yeah,
wasn't
and
being
that's
honest
very
with
rare.
Cardi, but he was
That's
being
a.
honest with her.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a like a 40% of it. That's the 40%. Like
So when we talk about Stefon Diggs, right, is not having enough discipline and too much money a bad combination?
always.
It always is, but he was trying to be as safe as possible. Being
That's
honest
still
and
playing roulette.
doing,
You can be safe,
but
but you still playing roulette. Dog.
And that's
you can't control other people. And when you get privilege and you think you're smart, which he was very smart, and he know what he wants and he know what he likes, and he has the right to get anything he can afford.
Is he very smart, or he's making $40 million and everybody know it?
he is smart than a lot of other NBA players. A lot of NBA players are marrying the same woman. You know,
it's like deviant stuff. That's like deviant stuff he's doing. That's a whole nother level of like.
he's but he's a very deviant character. He knows
sure.
this.
Well,
He's been rumored to be with women, other men, and things like that. That's his business. And he can do whatever he wants to.
Yeah.
He's a grown man, you know, and he can afford it. That's him, and he's playing a very smart game. And look, he didn't get caught up by somebody taking him to court. Scandals take people down. It didn't take him down, so he's doing something right.
He's lucky, man. He's so great. I mean, he's so blessed.
He had the system.
Yeah, but I wonder how much did he have to spend? How much did he have to spend on legal defense, though? How much did he have to spend?
Now you're talking about if it didn't happen, if you'd have never wrecked this car.
No, he had to spend. You still got to pay your lawyers to go through the trial, right?
Yeah, of course. No, that's why they don't retain them.
Right.
Because you pay the insurance premium every month.
Yeah.
Just in case something happens. And you can't say in 2 years, man, if I would have had to pay that car insurance, look how much money I would have had. No, you pay the insurance. And you don't.
There's some people that don't get. We seen it. Some people that didn't get the cap insurance. They have a rate. You didn't get the cap insurance. No, I didn't think I needed it, man. But now I owe the car dealership.
And that's where, like, it all boils down to, like, people gotta stop playing them fucking games. Like, everybody's not.
I agree.
And when I say stop playing game, like, if you gonna have mental gymnastics with people, play with yourself, because everybody ain't gonna be on the same type of time.
I don't think he was playing.
But Peel, can we agree that there are people out here, man or woman, they know this, you shouldn't play games, but when there's money involved in prestige and lifestyle, they'll lower their standards to get in the game. That's what make it tough. Because you would say it's not about the money, not about the lifestyle, till this dude pull up in a Bentley Rolls with the suicide doors, taking you out to dinner.
And
iced out. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
that's all I'm saying.
And I understand. Like,
I want you to think about this, Bill. How many girls knew AI was married and they still threw themselves at him in his prime?
But they were going to come up. They groupies.
That's what I'm trying to tell. That's what I'm saying with Bill, like that. But people out here playing the game. It's like they shouldn't be playing games, but they are playing the game.
No. Listen, because what I'm saying is what you own right now. Yes, what I'm saying is what you own right now. You know it. When I really want to talk this shit and say it, don't think that I don't understand the game.
We never said that.
Listen. When I say I understand the game, listen to what y'all talking about. We 20, 30 years. 20 to 30 years removed. You want to drop the jewels, you have to think. So when everybody else was out here kicking it, I'm talking about fully kicking it. So nobody cared then. Nobody cared.
I don't even know where you going with that.
Yes, listen where I'm going with it. Because when you was out there kicking it, selling dreams, not you.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But I'm just saying, when people was out there kicking it, selling dreams, you don't realize the damage that was done. People don't realize.
Everybody at some point though have done some kind of damage, right?
Yes,
Nobody's
above. That's not you. You ain't holding yourself accountable.
I always hold myself accountable. Like, but I know you're not talking about me. I'm saying I hold myself accountable though. That's what made me stop. When I started holding myself accountable, that's what made me stop.
Yes, and that's 20, 30 years, 20 some years that it was just Boom, 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 boom. Then you got people that's over on Stefon Diggs. He probably what about 27, 27, 28.
I said, too much money, not enough discipline, right? Bad combination.
Yeah, but and that's the part that people missing. So that means his mama and daddy was probably graduated what 97, 90, 97, 96. Might have been born early. Like that's the part that people missing. Like you can change your life, but people don't realize like the damage that's been done in between. And when I say the in between, it's so much.
But do you
And
think once you change and you forgive yourself, you don't have to hold on to the past anymore?
you gotta hold yourself accountable because you
But
didn't
once you
change
hold
all.
yourself accountable, how do you move forward after holding yourself
But
accountable? You don't hold on to
you
the past.
can,
You
you
don't hold on
can.
to the past. So you saying you hold on to the past? That what you telling me?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the past
So you don't
because
forgive yourself and move forward, do better
I
instead.
do, I
But
do,
why
and
do
I
you hold on to the
will.
past then? Why do you hold on to the past then?
Because at the end of the day, you still gonna have
You
to.
can learn from the past, but you don't hold on to it. That's a weight.
Man,
That's like
man,
adding weight to
that's
you.
cap.
Okay. All
That's
right.
cap.
Hey, that's
Why?
your decision.
Because you gonna still hold on to certain toolies that you learned back
Not,
then.
not if it's not good for me. Not if it's not good for me. No, I
That
won't.
ain't what we was talking about, right? That ain't what we talking about. But
And
hey,
the reason why I talk about this, because I want to give awareness to people that don't understand. They think that everything's cool out here, and it's not.
it's not. But
And that's what we talking about.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, no, if you're gonna talk about the good, how good you're doing, talk about the bad.
That's what we doing now.
Yeah, I know it. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm saying, like, I'm not gonna glaze over it. I'm gonna talk
No.
about it. I'm just gonna talk about it like how it really is, like some Michael Beasley type shit. Excuse my language, y'all. Like for real, like it's kids that's out there that's really like that, and they really have a bright future
But
ahead of them.
different settings that you in, you have to know when to use what in different settings. You got
What
to
what
be diverse like that, man.
what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Hey, man, that's I like to say your perspective. Your perspective. I get it. I respect it. I'm saying I have a perspective, and that's just kind
And
of how.
I and I know, and that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like I saw that back then.
Yeah, for sure. But
Like for
I
real.
would say,
Like
I would tell anybody, man, like when you truly change your life around
yeah,
and you truly repent and move forward and like really change your ways, I would not hold on to the past. I would forgive yourself
yeah,
and know that you changed. But it would be a disservice of me not to talk to those boys that's trying to go down that same path and get them to understand this ain't the path.
yeah,
Because you may not have went deep enough yet. If you want to go down after I talk to you, hey, that's fine.
yeah.
I'm saying you don't want to go down that path.
Yeah, but it will be a disservice to me. Why? Because I know you probably won't. You don't want to talk about it.
Talk about what?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Talk about
you
what?
might not want to talk about it, but
Talk
I
about
tell
what?
them like anything. Like, hey boy, you know what it feel like to your mom and daddy on strung out on drugs. Hey, your uncle right there, your favorite uncle, he's on coke and crack, and then oh whoa,
I can only talk about the
no,
story that I
that's what I'm
experienced, like as
saying.
far as
Like
that.
that's
Yeah,
that's the
for
in
sure.
between. That's
Right.
why I've been. That's why I'm saying like
Bro, I was just at a school talking to kids, bro.
Yeah.
I was just there.
Yeah.
The same stuff we talk about on the podcast, I talked about in there. The same stuff. Didn't even have to write nothing down. Really, just talked about the same stuff,
Yeah.
and they was
Like,
cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
listen, and that's what I'm saying. Like I think it was dope anyway. Cause you know how I feel about certain shit. Excuse my language, y'all, but I feel a certain way about whatever I'm passionate about. You gonna know it, and I agree. Like, hey man, you gotta hold yourself accountable for a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that like
And the
people
sooner
just
you started that, when I started to accept that, that's when I started to move different.
yeah. But that's the thing. That's yours, and I'm just
But
speaking
if you,
from.
I'm just saying, I tell Tremaine, if you don't accept it, you're gonna put blocks in your
Mhm.
mind of why you shouldn't do something or you don't want to do that, and then you can end up in a situation like this.
Yeah,
That's all
but
I'm saying.
like I don't know what situation you're talking about.
I'm talking about like with Trayvon Diggs. Like if this woman offered instead of being your chef, and she's trying to offer you sex,
But
no, I don't want that. I'm not gonna
Mike,
put my career on the line. I'm not gonna
Mike,
put my personal reputation on the line. No,
Mike.
I can hire another chef.
So just think about what you're saying. If they would have gave you 20, $30 million, $20 to $30 million when at the age that you was playing the game.
But you know
No,
what's
no,
you know
no,
what's
no,
crazy.
no. Don't
Oh, go
skip
ahead.
over
I'm
it.
gonna give you an answer. I'm gonna give you an answer.
Don't skip
I'm gonna give
over
you an
it.
answer. I'm gonna give you an answer. You know what's crazy though? What he's going through, there are so many other players before him that went through this, right?
Not 20, 30 million.
I'm talking about that went through this situation as
I
far as
know
dealing with
that.
women. So
I know it.
why do we as a culture ignore the data that happened before us?
You skipping over it. You skipping over it.
What am I skipping over?
You skipping over it.
Because
Don't dodge.
if we trying to
If
raise
they
up kids to be
Mike, if
better
they
than
gave
us,
you if they
if we
gave
trying to tell kids to be better than us, why wouldn't
yeah,
we tell them to work on your discipline while you young? So when you come into the money, you don't have to worry about being in these situations. What's wrong with that?
and you deflected because
How am I deflecting? I'm trying to
you
tell them to go down the
deflecting because
right path.
they couldn't have gave you 20, 30 million back then, right?
But I'm trying to get the kids that's coming up now based off my inexperience, the things that I did wrong. That's why I told the kids,
And that
I'm
is,
telling you stuff on what I didn't do. I'm telling you to do what I didn't do. I
and
told
I'm
them,
and I'm telling you what I saw
right.
because everybody wasn't playing that game.
That's fine. But
No, no.
I think it's a
When I say
majority of
that,
people out here doing these kind of games than it is the minority, though.
listen, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you knew you wouldn't have did right with it, and I'm telling you, like,
And
bro,
that's fine. That's why I'm
no,
making these
no.
topics. I'm making these topics like a 27-year-old with this kind of money to really give a kid to understand, like, if you get to this point, the discipline that you got to have.
Mm.
That's it. That's it.
And the only thing that, and that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, you couldn't have gave me that. Why? Because I was really on that type of time like everybody else was. While everybody else was going to college, they was trying to do this and this and that. I was going to trade school.
Okay.
I
That's
was
what's up.
doing this. Like I don't think I'm better than nobody. But I
I
do
know you.
think. But I do think like you didn't have no choice but to think. So yeah, I I had to really. I learned my best knowledge from talking to a crackhead. And I always stress this. I learned my best knowledge from talking to a person that sit up there and smoke crack.
That's your story. I learned my best not dealing with my own trials, man. Like being like through my own interactions and experiences, just learning, dealing with myself, man.
Man, and
But
that's
that's
what,
just me. I'm just saying. That's why I say our
yeah,
perspectives are different. You know what I'm saying?
that's why I call it the gumbo pot. You're,
For sure.
it was like it was like a nice little gumbo pot, and people like what's going on right now. Like we can't talk about it because people really don't understand nothing that's going on right now. Why gas prices out? They wouldn't know. But if you really talk about it, like I don't want to get too political and when stuff like that because I know this is not my first rodeo. Like this is not.
I told the kids the other day, do you want to be the dude flipping the sign to say stop and go, or do you want to be the dude in the tractor making money, man?
Yeah,
But what you choose to do is gonna put you in one of those positions when you get older. Whatever you choose to do. So I don't gotta know you. I don't even gotta know your name. All I gotta do is see the results. Your results tell you everything about what
yeah.
you do. You know what I'm saying? Whether
But
people agree with it or not.
just because you get results don't mean it's right or wrong.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but you can be out of position result wise because you didn't make good decisions. I'm speaking from my own experience. You could be in position because you made some decisions that put you in position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And you,
saying?
and you know what my little cousin told me? Because I used to do the same thing. Like I used to speak in riddles so much to the point that we're like, it's not a riddle no more. And when
I
I
got
say when I say it's not a riddle no more, is when you really have to tell a person like, boy, you fuck. Excuse my language. Boy, you fucked up. Hey, so don't mean you no good. Or that person, that nigga that you with, he don't mean you no good. He's
yeah,
selling
you
you a
just
drink.
give
He's
people
selling you a
foresight.
dream.
I gave them. I'm telling you, man. I got to clip it up, but I gave them foresight. I told another class of dudes. I said, "You're gonna face this as you get older." And then we'll close out. But I told him, you're gonna face this as you get older. Your ego, you're gonna have to challenge
Yeah.
your ego.
Yo, he was
Like,
the mother.
w- you're gonna be faced with if I don't cut my hair, I'm gonna leave $60,000 on the table. Is having long hair worth leaving $60,000 on the table? And I said, how many of y'all want kids? And they raised their hand. Try how would you feel if your dad told you we not fit to make this extra 60 bands because I ain't fit to cut my hair? How would you feel about that? No, you're
And,
not fit to get no Jordans because I'm
and,
not fit to
and,
come here. I'm not fit to do that.
and guess what? That's the other part of the game.
And I
Yeah.
told him that if that's what you want to do,
No,
just
but
you got to take what come with it. You can't complain about it. You got to take what come with it at that point.
yeah, but you can't tell a person that just because.
I'm just telling about the game. That's
Yeah,
what you're gonna face.
but
I'm just giving you foresight
but
about the game. I wish somebody would have told me. That's all I
yeah,
do.
but tell a person, hey man, cut your hair. Some people can't grow it.
What I'm saying is the
So
ego. You're gonna.
that's
Are
not an
you
ego.
willing?
That's not an
Yeah.
ego thing.
I'm just telling you, man.
It's a natural. Like it's a natural thing. Like some people, what we call it? I'm not disagreeing with the message.
Oh, I know you know. I know. I'm just trying to get them foresight. Like I told him, you
Yeah,
don't have to do it.
but down
I'm just trying
there,
to give you something to think about. You know,
yeah,
I'm just trying to give you something to think about.
and to
Yeah.
there's some people that be like, man, you ain't cut your hair. Hey, you do everything right. You do everything right,
Hmm.
and you still ain't gonna be able to fit in. Why? because it ain't for you. You certain things are meant for certain people.
Right.
Like I ain't gonna cut my hair. I cut my hair plenty of time. And there's plenty of people that cut their hair and it never grew back. It never grew back.
Man, when
Not
I
saying that
signed,
not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing,
right.
but I'm just
I'm just
saying
saying that, man, when you sign up to be a provider, man, just things, my whole mindset changed, you know what I'm saying?
being a
So,
provider ain't just about the physical appearance.
no, it ain't, but sometimes the physical appearance is all about fitting into their company to make money, man.
Man, and that's fine. That's what
If you wanna make some real money, but it's up to you.
hey
It's up to the
man,
individual.
hey, real money, hey, if money moves you, I don't want to be around it. Cause you're always gonna make
But
money. If
but
money
but
moves,
what if you making enough money to live though? It ain't about the money, but are you making enough money to live?
man, if
Cause I just
money
told them I had shown them slide on minimum wage, and they can see their brain spinning. Like I
if
never thought
if
about it like that.
if money moves you like that, I don't want to be around it. Why?
But but your point to go into a career is to make as much money as you can before you retire,
You can
right?
make now. You can make it. Cause
Right? Is that the goal to make as much money as you can before you retire? To get into retirement age?
you,
Is that the goal?
man, you can make money and
Sound good.
it sound good to
We just talked
everybody.
about you said what
It
salary you just
sound good to everybody else.
but we just said what I asked you what's a comfortable salary that you
I
think
wouldn't know.
you said 60 grand. You said like 60 grand is a good start. That'd be like a pretty good start.
No, that's not what I said.
So what's a good start then?
I wouldn't know because I've made a damn good living off 20. I made a damn good living. Like yeah, it was rough.
You talking about by yourself or with family?
Shit, what by myself?
Well, I'm saying, so how but if you trying to be a family
Like
man, you can't do that with no family. You can't do that.
I
Sure, you can
made it
do
happen. Like that's the thing. Like a real hustler ain't gonna be mad about you. Be mad, but you don't even mad. I'm mad enough to be like, man, I'm gonna rob all these motherfuckers. Like, no, that's not how it works. Cause you get mad when you see your check and you're like, damn man, I worked such hours. You know, I got a raise and my check is shorter now than it was before. I was like, I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. I was like, oh shoot. Let me figure this stuff out.
just saying it's levels to
Because
the
I'm
course.
smart. I'm smart enough to know.
Right.
Like, but that's the thing. Like, people think like, man, I get extra money. Yeah, until they start taxing you. Until they start taxing you, you be like, man, ain't no way. Social Security is $100 something dollars, and the life expectancy ain't nothing but like 55, 60 now.
You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of their health, man.
Mm.
Yes.
Now, when I say I mean like I know you lying because
So you don't think you can take care of your health?
no. When I say that, like when I say that, it's like I know you fucking lying. Like if I gotta wait till 60, 70 years old to enjoy anything, they already gonna try to kill you anyway.
Mm.
Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people, you gotta think. Like you really have to think about this stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I know might be blabbing or whatever, but
No, you good. We
at,
ready to get
at,
off. We're
at
good though.
yeah, at the end of the day, man, you gotta figure out your situation and what you want to do. because I don't plan on working until I'm 75, 80 years old. Talking about retirement. Now I'm gonna stick to the plan.
And that's the thing where I told them, like, you saying you got a plan. A lot of these kids don't even know what a plan is, bro. They don't even sit still long enough to make a plan, bro.
Yeah,
And
and,
that's why I told them, you got to sit down. You got to look at all your options. You got to put on the table, man. Look at it.
yeah,
See what fits you.
yeah,
What fits your personality. So if
yeah.
you're an introvert, don't go work a service job. You're an introvert. Don't go be a nurse. You don't like dealing with people. Boy, you gonna torture yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's why I always say, like, hey, even if you don't, you know, you know your nursing degree or whatever degree that you do have, let that be your backup.
Yeah,
Because
even in, like I told him, even in trades, you still got to put about 4 or 5 years in to be like a master tradesman. It's about the same as college. You're gonna have to be committed either way. You go
yeah,
to the army, it's about 4 or 5 years. It's a commitment either way. There is no quick way to be stable and successful. There's no quick way.
yeah,
Even if you be an entrepreneur, they said it take 5 to 6 years to where you start seeing a real profit. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
Uh, until you go back, until you go back to the old saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
yeah, but it's the tough part about growing up in some communities. Who you know that's right. Everybody don't be on that development kind of time though.
They
Or they
they
doing the wrong things.
they do, but you gotta take that time out. Like if I can take uh 36 hours uh, if I can take 36 hours out of 3 months to figure out some things, yeah, I think you can take about 80 hours and really realize, like, boy, it is not what you think,
Oh, for sure. I agree.
right? But you know, much as you much is given, much is required. I don't know.
Yeah, that's real. That's real right there. So much is given, much is required. 100%.
Uh,
That's real. But guys, we for to sign out this thing. Let us know in the comments. Are they both accountable or do one hold more than the other? They two humans get intertwined with each other. Things happen. Legal system get involved. By the grace, he not guilty because a lot of times dudes don't slide by like that. They
man,
get hit with the hammer a little bit.
I already know.
Yeah. But guys, we wait, what you want to say, Bill, before we get up out of here?
Oh man, you don't hear me? Subscribe to this channel, man.
Yeah, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. The best content channel in the rock, man. 100%.
Yeah,
Been doing it for years.
right. Because eventually we're gonna go to the uncut version, but you know.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna catch y'all on the next one.